Hi guys, Omarr here with the S4. Now this video is just going to be about using a controller with your Samsung Galaxy S4. This works with both the Xbox and the PlayStation 3 controllers at the moment. Now you'll need a couple of things. Well, you need a few things. Obviously the PlayStation controller, which I'm going to be demoing this video with. Obviously you'll need that, and then you'll also need the cable, which the PlayStation 3 controller comes with this type of cable, USB to mini. And then you'll also need this. This is what's known as a on-the-go cable. It turns your normal USB into a micro USB. Now the basic function of this cable is to turn this device into a host device. So basically this device will play, for example, the role of the PC or the PlayStation or the Xbox, and then this controller here will play the actual the client, for example, the client device. So this controller is going to be using this device's rules and regulations, if you will. Now you may be wondering, why would you want to hook up a PlayStation 3 controller or an Xbox controller to your Samsung Galaxy S4? Well, there's a few things really. Number one is gaming, of course. Number two is you can actually control things like the menus and stuff, which I'll show you in a second, with the controller itself. So I'm just going to hook this up there. You'll get a message on the actual screen for the the Samsung Galaxy S4, and it will just say that well, you saw it there basically, but it's gone. But it'll just say that there's a USB connected. And then of course what we're going to do is just going to put this down and connect up the PlayStation controller, and then we're going to connect the on-the-go cable with the end of the cable for the PS3 controller. Now, as you can see, it does actually charge as well, as you can see. So it is actually a proper host controller there. And what we're going to do is, at the moment, I'm just going to demo this using a game. The best game that I can think of to play with this controller is one of my favorites. It's Need for Speed Most Wanted. I'm just going to let that load. Now the functionality isn't perfect, I do have to admit. There's not much options in this game, at least, to kind of set up the buttons as you would like and stuff like that. But it is a different option to play games. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this track. And we're just going to do an easy one just to demo this for you. Just gonna OK that, use that car, that's fine, no mods. Just let that load, and actually I'm just going to turn it down a tad. So it pretty much works the same way really. I'm trying to do the achievement where you have to drift all the way around the track. As you can see, I'm using the well, maybe not, as you can see there, I'm using the left analog stick to steer. It's a lot harder than it looks, and I'm keeping my hand on the square just to roll. Oh, fail. I think this will be a good time to show you. Now when you go into controls in this game, you'll obviously get this. You get these options here. You can either tilt to steer, you can use a steering wheel which appears here, or you can use a gamepad. Now if we go back into the pause menu and we go on to help, it does show you your actual steering, nitrous and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't give you any options to change any buttons. So that's really a downfall, but some games do allow you to kind of change the configuration of the buttons to suit yourself, but it is really something just to kind of add a little bit more dimension to the games that you're playing. We'll just continue. Actually, we can actually select the menu from here as well. As you can see, I can go up or down. If I just do that, then that's fine. And what was reverse? No. Oh yeah, holding brake down was reverse. I'm really not this terrible at this game. It's just that because of I'm actually playing it through. You know what? Let's start again. Let's start again, and this time, this is for real. It is quite more responsive. The car itself, at least with this game, is more responsive than if you would, for example, using the accelerometer to kind of tilt the device to steer the car itself. And of course you can do the same functions as what you would normally be able to do on the car if you were using it with the handset itself. It's just that with this I'm actually controlling it with the PS3 controller. I would say that it's actually better than playing it with the devices. So of course if you're outside and you're walking around, you're not going to exactly carry your PS3 controller with you, but it does add another level of experience when you're mobile gaming, especially if you want to get the most out of a game. And to the finish. So that was just a quick look at how to connect your PS3 controller with your Samsung Galaxy S4. Thanks for watching, guys.